Hi, everyone. I am here with my friend Stuart Ellis.
Hello.
And Stuart, thank you for joining us today
Of course.
for this interview. Stuart has a very interesting backstory. He's originally from Australia. He's been in Canada for the last couple years. He's entrepreneurial and he's has a great business mind. So today he's going to share some of his latest ventures with us. So Stuart, why don't you just introduce yourself to our YouTube audience?
Hello, everybody. So Stuart Ellis is my name. I have Australian Canadian. I've been here 14 years now. I've started 3 companies. I've now just started Ellis Vending and Snacks, which I'll be talking to you about in a moment. In addition to that, I'm a management consultant and an avid outdoors lover.
So my first question, Stuart, is how do you balance all of your business ideas and business ventures with your full-time job?
You know, it has to do with speed. You need to make decisions quick. You need to fail fast, fail often, and fail forward. That's one of my big philosophies in life. So you need to be unafraid to make a decision, unafraid to pivot if that decision proves to be not quite what you thought it would be.
Okay, amazing. And what do you do during the day?
So during the day, I'm a management consultant. So I work with financial institutions in Canada and America and the Caribbean, and I transform their business with digital technologies.
Amazing. And how did you get into the snack machine business?
So it's actually been quite a journey. So I started my first enterprise in 2009. I started a company called Stu Says FX, and I was a foreign exchange trader. The business model there was an advertising business model, and I was trading, and people were supposed to follow my trading. That didn't quite go as planned. That business model was not a success, and I started another business model around consulting. So transforming small enterprises, digital transformations. It was a consulting enterprise, and I found that was difficult to scale because it was a people business. I really needed to get great people, good people, and lots of people. So when I moved away from that, I thought to myself, what can I do that doesn't need lots and lots of people? What can be profitable, make money with me not being there? And a vending machine is something that can do that. I don't have to physically be at the vending machine. It makes money while I'm not there.
So that's a fairly unique idea. I mean, I see vending machines all over the city, but I give very little thought as to who owns them and how they're stocked. So when did you manage to get your first vending machine?
Yeah, so I started a year ago. So I bought my first machines in the second half of last year. And then around that, I built the business entity, the personality, some of the logos and the colors, and who did I want to be, the business. Ellis Vending and Snacks was then born. And now I've got my 3 vending machines, so it's a new venture, it's a baby, operating and operational.
So you have a budding vending machine empire.
It is a budding empire.
Okay, amazing. Where are the vending machines located?
So it is in businesses. So it's in locations that are not street corners. It's not in bus stops. They are actually in businesses. So I have 2 of my vending machines in one company, and they're a windows and doors manufacturer. They have 500 employees. They have office workers as well as factory workers. They're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and they have shift work. And so they're in the outskirts of the city, about half an hour northwest and half an hour west. And the third one is in a nursing home. So it's a 24-hour operation there as well.
And of the vending machines in the 3 locations, which one is performing the best and which one is performing the worst?
Yeah, so the one that's performing the worst is my nursing home location. The product mix and the price mix, I believe, needs to be adjusted. It was the first one I placed. It is also in the basement. So the location of this particular machine, I think, is proving to be a small challenge. My northwest location is performing the best. It is doing around about $100 a day worth of transactions, and it is very, very popular.
And why would you say that's so? What's the factors here contributing to that success?
Yeah, so the location of the actual factory is a little bit out from other options. So there's not a lot of convenience stores, not a lot of restaurants. Tim Hortons is very far away. It is also a ground floor break room. So it's easy to find, easy to see, and it's in a place where everybody goes. My middle location, as a comparison, is on a second floor break room. Most people go, but not everybody. So it's not quite as prominent in the factory floor. And there's also a few more options in my middle location.
So it's very strategic in terms of where you place them.
It's strategic in where you place them.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Wow. And what do you sell in these machines?
So these are dual temperature combo machines. So they have drinks and snacks. So I have chips, I have chocolate bars, I have granola bars, I also have pop, soda, I have orange juice, apple juice in them as well.
Amazing. Is there a product that's the most popular?
Cold coffee. So Starbucks Frappuccino is very, very popular.
Wow.
Orange juice is very popular, and Coke and Sprite.
Okay. What's the least popular item?
I have Cliff Bars, least popular. Those who know about Cliff Bars know they're very healthy, but not very, very tasty. Those who don't know what they are, don't even go near them. So that's not a very popular item.
I have never even heard of Cliff Bars.
It's a protein bar. So it's got a high amount of protein, a high amount of fiber. It's a very healthy snack, but not very tasty.
Okay. For these vending machines, do you rent them or do you own them?
So I bought them outright. So I bought brand new vending machines. They're high-tech, cashless vending machines. They have remote monitoring for my inventory, and they have a TV screen at the top. So I bought high-quality, top-end vending machines.
And how much do they cost to buy?
So I paid $8,000 per machine.
Okay. So of the three of them, that would be $24,000.
Correct.
Okay. And how much money do you have to make to break even on these machines?
Well, there's very little cost to run the actual business. The vending machines are placed and they are serving a huge purpose. They are giving people snacks and drinks for their workday. In exchange for that, I don't pay rent. I don't pay any expenses. I don't pay any overhead costs for labor. It's just me running the business. So it really is just covering my inventory costs. So once I've purchased the inventory, I add my markup, and then every item is profitable.
Amazing. How does the money get to you once a sale is made?
So because it's cashless, I have a payment processor, Nayax. They collect the money from the credit card and it gets deposited directly into my account every 2 weeks.
That sounds very convenient.
It is very convenient.
And who stocks the machines?
I am stocking them at the moment. I forecast I'll be able to stock up to about 50 machines in a week. I've got 3, so
Okay.
there's a lot of runway to go. It takes me about 40 minutes to stock a machine. There's about 220 slots per machine, and there is a side storage shelf in each machine that allows me to hold inventory as well. So it's about a 45-minute changeover.
I see. And where are you actually getting the supplies to stock the machines?
From wholesalers. So there are very particular vending machine wholesalers. Costco can have great deals. Loblaws can have great deals at times as well. One of my machines is in a location that has Filipino and Indian staff. So I'm going to Filipino and Indian grocery stores and supermarkets buying snacks and drinks that are suitable for them.
Wow. So you can put anything you want in these machines.
Absolutely anything I want.
Yeah.
That's right.
You can put toys, you can put equipment.
I could put toys, hand sanitizer if I wanted to. I could put face masks or snacks and drinks.
Okay. Do these machines have a resale value?
They do. It's a very competitive market out there. Lots of people have machines. There's low barriers to entry. You buy a machine, you find a location, and you place them. The machine resale value would be a little bit less than what you paid for it, if you like. But because I bought brand new machines, a lot of people can buy a refurbished machine for far less, and therefore they become a little unattractive to resell.
Okay. So the machines themselves, are they appreciating or depreciating assets?
Depreciating assets.
Okay. Is it because new machines are made and with better tech?
New machines will be made with better tech. Again, because you can get refurbished machines, it's not like it's a scarce commodity, if you like. So they would be depreciating.
Okay. What's the biggest barrier for you in terms of going from today with 3 machines to 50 machines?
Really finding high quality locations. There is a lot of competition. There's Coca-Cola, there's Pepsi, there's Canteen, there's Jolly Snacks. There are a number of large players out there who have large contracts. So finding the best location that is going to be profitable, that is going to fit a need, is the challenge. Particularly when there are lots of options to choose from. As a small player, you're up against that.
Oh, for sure. And these machines, are they owned by you personally or by your corporation?
They're owned by me personally at the moment.
Okay.
I am considering changing to a corporation. I'm actually a sole proprietorship right now, and I'll be changing to a company throughout the year this year.
Okay, well, good luck with that.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you would like to tell our audience about either yourself or your vending machine business?
Hey, vending machines, it's a very exciting proposition. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. I'm learning a lot along the way. Ellis Vending and Snacks is my company name. That's it.
Okay, well, everyone out there watching this video, go and support Stuart. Go and support his vending machines. Make sure you buy those extra coffees and chip bags. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I look forward to seeing all of you during the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.